Listen, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. December is barreling toward us like a runaway sleigh down a mountain, and if you haven't planned your holiday escape yet, you're running out of time faster than eggnog disappears at an office party. While your neighbor Karen is already posting her color-coordinated tree on Instagram, you could be sipping hot chocolate in a town where Christmas isn't just a holiday. It's a full-blown lifestyle choice, a religious experience, an aesthetic so powerful it makes Hallmark movies look like gritty documentaries. These aren't your average towns that half-heartedly string up some lights and call it festive. These are places that drink the Christmas Kool-Aid by the gallon, where the Yuletide spirit flows through the streets like Santa's veins pumping pure peppermint schnapps. We're talking synchronized light shows, reindeer parades, carolers who actually know all the verses, and enough twinkling lights to be seen from the International Space Station. So grab your coziest sweater, the uglier, the better. Pour yourself something warm and probably too sweet, and let's slay through America's most gloriously over-the-top Christmas destinations. Before we dive into the 25 most festive Christmas towns in the US, you know, the places that look like Hallmark movies got drunk and exploded, go ahead and hit like. Also subscribe because you clearly enjoy cozy chaos and twinkly lights. And ring that bell so every time I drop a new video your phone goes, jingle jingle, watch this now. Alright, let's get festive. 1. Leavenworth, Washington. Imagine if a Bavarian village and a Christmas explosion had a love child, and that child was raised by elves with unlimited budgets and questionable restraint. That's Leavenworth. This alpine town transforms into a winter wonderland, so aggressively charming it borders on intimidating. Over 500,000 lights twinkle across the village during their famous lighting festival, and the whole place looks like someone photoshopped reality to maximum festivity. The German architecture isn't just for show. You can feast on schnitzel and strudel while pretending you've spontaneously teleported to Bavaria without the jet lag or confusing currency conversion. 2. Santa Claus, Indiana. They named an entire town Santa Claus. The audacity, the commitment, the sheer unapologetic dedication to the bit. This place has a post office that receives hundreds of thousands of letters to Santa annually, because someone had the brilliant idea to actually create a town where the big guy could theoretically have a permanent address. Holiday World and Splash and Safari theme park keeps the Christmas spirit alive year-round, proving that some people believe life is too short for seasonal joy restrictions. Visit Santa's Candy Castle if you want your dentist to personally send you hate mail. Still with me? Good, because the next town literally changed its name for Christmas. Yes, really. 3. North Pole, Alaska. Speaking of commitment to the theme, North Pole, Alaska took it to a level that makes Santa Claus, Indiana look indecisive. Street names include Santa Claus Lane and Kris Kringle Drive because apparently someone in city planning said subtlety is for quitters. The Santa Claus house has been spreading Christmas cheer since 1952, and lamp posts shaped like candy canes line the streets year-round. The town literally exists in a state of perpetual Christmas readiness, which is either deeply inspiring or slightly concerning, depending on your relationship with the holidays. 4. Branson, Missouri. Branson goes harder than a mall Santa on double espresso shots. This Ozark mountain town hosts an entire festival of lights with over 6.5 million bulbs creating displays so elaborate they probably have their own zip code. The shows, the entertainment, the sheer concentration of Yuletide enthusiasm. It's like Vegas decided to ditch the gambling and go all in on family-friendly festivity. Silver Dollar City theme park transforms into a glittering wonderland that makes Disney look like they're phoning it in. The Christmas shows here are so numerous you could attend a different one every night and still not see them all before New Year's. Stick around. Number 7 has actual reindeer and they're judging you. 5. Frankenmuth, Michigan. Michigan's Little Bavaria takes Christmas so seriously they have Bronner's Christmas Wonderland, the world's largest Christmas store. Let that sink in, the world's largest. This retail cathedral to Christmas consumerism spans 7.35 acres. It is open 361 days a year because even Christmas needs a vacation occasionally. The town drips with Bavarian architecture, horse-drawn carriages clip-clop through snowy streets. And somewhere, a chorus of angels is harmonizing about how much you're about to spend on ornaments you definitely don't need, but absolutely must have. 6. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Oh, the irony is chef's kiss delicious here. Bethlehem literally calls itself Christmas City, USA, and honestly, they've earned it. The city's Christkindl Markt is an authentic German Christmas market that would make actual Germans nod approvingly. The star that illuminates South Mountain is so massive it's visible for miles, like a celestial billboard screaming, "Christmas is happening here and you're missing it." The town has been celebrating Christmas with Germanic enthusiasm since Moravian settlers arrived in 1741, making this one of America's OG Christmas destinations. 7. Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome to Amish country where Christmas happens with handcrafted authenticity that makes mass-produced decorations weep in shame. The National Christmas Center and Museum houses the world's largest indoor animated Christmas display, and local shops sell ornaments made by actual human hands instead of factory robots in distant lands. The nearby Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania offers special holiday train rides because apparently someone correctly determined that Christmas plus trains equals instant nostalgia overload. Plus, the reindeer at local farms will absolutely judge your life choices with their soulful eyes. Hold up, the next town has a parade with 250,000 spectators. 8. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Nestled against the Great Smoky Mountains like a festive little secret, Gatlinburg transforms into a twinkling mountain paradise that would make even Scrooge's frozen heart thaw faster than a snowman in July. The Winterfest celebration runs November through February because when you're this good at Christmas, why stop? Millions of lights cascade down the mountains, and the Smoky Mountain Winterfest Parade attracts over 250,000 spectators who brave the cold for marching bands, floats, and enough holiday spirit to fuel a small nation. 9. Solvang, California. Plot twist, Christmas can happen in California without snow, and somehow it still works. This Danish village looks like it was airlifted directly from Scandinavia and plopped into sunny California wine country. Julefest, that's Danish for Christmas party, you're welcome, brings traditional Nordic celebrations including a Blæskever pancakes that will ruin regular pancakes for you forever. Half-timbered buildings, windmills, and endless bakeries serve up hygge vibes so thick you could spread them on toast. Who needs snow when you have this much authentic European charm? Don't go away yet. Number 11 involves ice sculptures and possibly hypothermia. 10. McAdenville, North Carolina. Christmastown, USA. Sounds presumptuous until you see it. This tiny town of under 1,000 residents strings up over 500,000 lights annually and has been doing so since 1956. That's nearly 7 decades of commitment to the aesthetic, people. The entire community participates in this electric extravaganza, drawing visitors from around the world who drive through slowly, jaws dropped, wondering how much their electric bill would be if they tried this at home. Don't. 11. Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Picture this, a frozen lake, Victorian mansions decked out like they're competing for most extra, and ice sculptures so intricate they make regular ice cubes feel inadequate. The Winterfest celebration includes an ice carving competition, holiday parades, and enough hot chocolate stands to keep an entire army of freezing tourists functioning. The historic downtown looks like someone designed it specifically for Christmas cards, and the nearby Grand Geneva Resort offers activities ranging from skiing to spa treatments for when the festive cold becomes too real. 12. Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. This Victorian mountain town leans into its Dickensian architecture so hard during Christmas, you half expect Tiny Tim to come limping around the corner asking for spare change. The old-time Christmas celebration includes trolley tours, carolers in period costume, and merchants who understand that atmosphere is everything. Perched in the Pocono Mountains, the entire town becomes a time capsule to Christmas's past, minus the tuberculosis and questionable child labor laws. Are you still watching? Perfect, because number 14 has a living nativity scene with actual camels. 13. Duluth, Minnesota. Lake Superior provides the backdrop for Duluth's Bentleyville Tour of Lights, featuring over 5 million lights in a free display that spans 20 acres of waterfront wonder. Free. In this economy, the generosity alone deserves an award. Ice skating rinks, warming houses serving hot cocoa, and enough twinkling lights to guide ships home make this northern gem a frozen paradise. The cold is so intense it feels like Christmas is actively trying to kill you with charm and hypothermia simultaneously. 14. Natchitoches, Louisiana. The oldest permanent settlement in the Louisiana Purchase knows how to throw a party, and their Christmas Festival of Lights proves Southern hospitality works overtime during the holidays. Over 300,000 lights reflect off the Cane River Lake like liquid Christmas magic, creating scenes so picturesque your camera roll will explode. The festival runs for 6 weeks because apparently Louisiana believes if you're going to do Christmas, do it slowly and with maximum drawl. Plus, living nativity scenes with real camels, because why would you use fake camels when real ones are available and infinitely more judgy? Number 16 is on an island that goes full Christmas mode. Keep watching. 15. Park City, Utah. This mountain resort town combines world-class skiing with Christmas festivities in a pairing so perfect it should be illegal. The historic Main Street becomes a winter wonderland corridor where Victorian buildings meet modern luxury, and everyone's wearing designer ski gear that costs more than your car payment. The Sundance Film Festival happens nearby in January, but December is pure, unadulterated Christmas mountain magic. Hot toddies taste better at altitude. That's just science. 16. Mackinac Island, Michigan. An island that doesn't allow cars to transform into a Christmas wonderland. That's the kind of commitment we're here for. Horse-drawn carriages jingle through snowy streets. The Grand Hotel hosts elaborate celebrations that would make the Vanderbilts jealous. And the entire island feels like you've stepped into a snow globe designed by someone with exquisite taste and unlimited funding. Getting here requires a ferry or plane, which means you're literally escaping to Christmas. No half measures. The next town has a train made entirely of lights. Your inner child is screaming right now. 17. Ogden, Utah. Ogden's Christmas Village Festival turns downtown into a European-style market where you can shop, eat, and pretend you understand why mulled wine is a thing. It's the spices and warmth, that's why. The Electric Light Parade and Fantasy of Lights at Ogden Regional Medical Center. Yes, even the hospital participates. Showcase decorations including a train made entirely of lights. Not a real train with lights on it, a light-constructed train. The engineering alone deserves recognition. 18. Helen, Georgia. Georgia doing Bavaria sounds like a joke until you visit Helen and realize they're deadly serious about this Bavarian cosplay. This alpine village in the Blue Ridge Mountains hosts Christ-Kindle-marked celebrations with German authenticity that includes beer steins, bratwurst, and enough Oompa bands to soundtrack your entire visit. The cobblestone streets, alpine architecture, and surrounding mountain scenery create an illusion so complete you'll forget you're still technically in the South. 19. Mystic, Connecticut. This coastal town approaches Christmas with New England sophistication. Think less loud and proud and more elegantly festive with a side of maritime history. The Mystic Seaport Museum hosts lantern light tours through a recreated 19th century village where carolers sing sea shanties, because nautical Christmas is apparently a genre. Downtown boutiques and restaurants embrace the season without losing their historic charm, proving you can be festive without descending into complete tinsel chaos. Wait, we're almost there! Number 21 features gingerbread houses that could legitimately be real estate. 20. Salem, Oregon. The Willamette Valley's capital might not be the first place you think of for Christmas, but the Enchanted Forest's Winter Wonderland theme park transformation proves Oregon knows how to celebrate. English Village, Storybook Lane, and Toftaville become illuminated fairy tale realms where Instagram opportunities multiply faster than cookies at a bake sale. The Pacific Northwest does Christmas with evergreen authenticity. Literally, they invented the Christmas tree industry. 21. Asheville, North Carolina. Nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville combines Appalachian charm with upscale mountain town vibes that scream rustic chic Christmas. The Biltmore Estate, America's largest home, becomes a 250-room Christmas showpiece featuring dozens of decorated trees and gingerbread houses so elaborate they probably have better credit scores than you do. Downtown's independent shops and breweries offer local crafts and seasonal beers because nothing says Christmas like supporting small businesses while slightly buzzed. 22. Estes Park, Colorado. The gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park doesn't need to try hard. The setting does most of the work. Add Christmas lights, and you've got mountain majesty meeting holiday magic in a collision so picturesque it hurts. Catch the Lights, a festival featuring luminarias, horse-drawn carriage rides, and carolers, transforms the town into something worthy of a postcard your relatives will display on their fridge for years. Elk wander through town casually, as if they're part of the Christmas decoration committee. 2 more. And number 24 has an entire theme park dedicated to Christmas. Literally just Christmas. 23. Woodstock, Vermont. New England does Christmas with understated elegance that somehow feels more authentic than towns screaming about their festivity. Woodstock's covered bridges, white church steeples, and snow-dusted greens create scenes so quintessentially Christmas you'll understand why Currier and Ives made a career painting places exactly like this. The Wassail Weekend celebration includes sleigh rides, candlelight tours, and enough hot cider to pickle your liver in apples and cinnamon. 24. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Dollywood's Smoky Mountain Christmas might be the most underrated holiday celebration in America, and I will die on this tinsel-covered hill. Over 6 million lights, Broadway-quality shows, and Dolly Parton's personal stamp of approval make this theme park celebration something special. The town surrounding Dollywood embraces the season with equal enthusiasm. When you're neighbors with the Queen of Country Christmas, you either step up or step aside. 25. Santa Fe, New Mexico. We're ending with something completely different because Christmas doesn't have to look European to be magical. Santa Fe's Canyon Road hosts the Christmas Eve Farolito Walk, where thousands of luminarias, paper bag lanterns, line the streets, creating a warm, glowing path through art galleries and historic adobe buildings. The Pueblo-style architecture covered in snow while bonfires crackle and mariachi bands play Christmas carols proves that festive comes in infinite cultural varieties. It's Christmas, Southwestern style, and it's absolutely stunning. The verdict: your couch versus Christmas magic. So here we are. These 25 towns aren't just destinations, they're portals to a version of Christmas that exists beyond your living room, beyond the stress of gift buying and family politics, beyond the commercialized chaos that threatens to drain the joy from the season. They're places where Christmas is an art form, a community effort, a legitimate reason to embrace wonder like you're 6 years old again, and Santa is definitely, absolutely, 100% real. Here's my challenge. Pick one, just one town from this list, book something, drive somewhere, make a memory that doesn't involve arguing with relatives about politics or pretending to like the sweater Aunt Carol bought you. Create a Christmas story worth telling, because years from now, you won't remember another couch Netflix scroll December, but you will remember the year you saw Leavenworth covered in snow, or the night you walked through Santa Fe's luminarias, or when you finally visited that place everyone keeps talking about. And if you're still sitting there thinking maybe next year, remember, Scrooge said the same thing. Don't be Scrooge, be the person who says yes to Christmas magic. Your future self will thank you, probably while sipping cocoa in a ridiculously charming town square. So tell me which town is calling your name. Have you been to any of these festive wonderlands? Did I criminally underrate your favorite Christmas destination? Drop a comment below and let's settle this. Where is truly America's most festive Christmas town? Share and subscribe if you like to explore more such festive holiday ideas.